Blessings of the Plague Father be upon you, my fellow followers. Welcome back. Today we have a showdown between the forces of Nurgle against the sneaky High Elves. Leading the Nurgle forces is going to be a Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Nurgle with the Steam of Corruption and Miasma of Pestilence plus the Nurgle passive ability Children of Nurgle. So I'm going to be spamming these two spells to trigger this passive ability so I can heal my army. That's the plan here. And for my front line I have 3 Nurglings, the Swarm Infantry, 1 Chaos Warriors of Nurgle for some stability and 2 Marauders of Nurgle. And of course for my main force we have the Chaos Knights of Nurgle with lances. 37 melee attack and 43 melee defense with really good charge bonus of 80. And of course I have 2 Chaos Warhounds with poison on both flanks. And I'm also having these Chaos Furies to flank also the Wood Elves. 4 of them here, 2 of them behind the enemy line. For the Wood Elves, they have 3 units of Wave Watchers, so some extremely high DPS units with 31 missile strength armor piercing and crazy high range, 190, so they are already shooting at me. The Wood Elf Lord is the Glade Lord, so she has the Dragon's Breath, Prayer of Anathema to have missile resistance on my units when she nets them, minus 20%, so really effective ability, and plus the Arrow of Kurnus. For the Wood Elf frontline they have 4 Eternal Guard without shields, just the normal ones, and of course for the caster the Branch Raid with Earthblood and Melkos Mystifying Miasma. They have 1 Glade Riders and of course the Great Stag Knights. Also really powerful cavalry, 45 melee attack, 69 weapon strength. So let's see what's happening. He's already shooting at the Chaos Knights of Nurgle. Look at this damage. Like this is almost 1000 damage gone, plus especially he's now netting them down with the Prayer of Anathema, minus 20% missile resistance. Look at the damage, he's just melting them away. But I charge into the Way Watchers here, the unprotected ones, and he counters me with 1 Melkos Mystifying Miasma. It's a really nice play, and he counter charges with the Grey Stag Knights, so really good play here in the beginning for my opponent. But I'm here with the Nurglings to reinforce this fight, and I'm pulling back the cavalry because it's not a good engagement for me here. Meanwhile here the frontline engagement is on. Marauders of Nurgle charging into the Eternal Guard. And here on the left flank we have an interesting engagement between the Chaos Knights and the Grey Stag Knights. And these Chaos Knights have penalty because they are fighting in the woods, as you can see, because of terrain minus 7. And the Grey Stag Knight, they excel in the woods, especially every Wood Elf infantry is going to have some bonus when they are fighting in the woods. Meanwhile I am just spamming here these 2 abilities, the Stream of Corruption and the Miasma of Pestilence. As you can see, 1 nice Stream of Corruption going down here, hitting all these units, dealing some nice damage and healing my units also, which is more important here. And the Grey Stag Knight is already routing here, so the Chaos Knights combined with the Chaos Furies and the Chaos Warhounds, they annihilated this Grey Stag Knight, so they are running away now. The Eternal Guard is here, they are a really steadfast unit, having some nice melee defense and stats. Meanwhile for now the biggest problem is the Way Watchers. And I also am here with the Chaos Warhounds with poison, chasing away these remaining units, especially the Way Watchers. I don't want them to come back and hurt me later in the game. Meanwhile here on the left flank, the Chaos Knights of Nurgle, they won the engagement against the Grey Stag Knights, and I'm going to be flanking with this Chaos Cavalry. on the other side, and here come also the Chaos Warhounds with poison charging into the Way Watchers, and we have one nice charge here coming in, the Chaos Knights of Nurgle charging right into these unbraced units of Eternal Guard, dealing some nice damage. Meanwhile, here on the other side, one more stream of corruption going down. Decent damage here from this spell also. And these Eternal Guards are going to be broken any minute. They have -4 leadership now. And here comes the cavalry to trample them down. So for now we are looking really good here. The Glade Lord is the only thing that remains here. And of course there are some infantry and the branch weight, but they cannot do such damage. And now my cavalry just running rampart here. And the Way Watchers, they just cannot get away. And that's going to be GG. We have only the Glade standing and the branch weight, and here come the Chaos Furies charging into the Way Watchers, and that's it. Game over. Let's analyze the units. So for the Chaos Sorcerer, 956. That's pretty decent number, especially from the Stream of Corruption that dealt some nice damage here. The infantry did pretty well, nothing special there. 1000 for one Chaos Knights of Nurgle, 1300 for the other. This one has around 700, so that's not really impressive. They did a good job fighting against the Great Stag Knights, and especially this one, the Furies did really well. Especially this one, 1200 damage, that's double of the cost. And let's see the Wood Elves. 800 on the Glade Lord, branch weight 500. So I think his army was a little large. I mean, not little. He should have gone wider. Let's see, let's look at an army, what he could have done with the Wood Elves here. Yeah, I would say something like this, with 4 Eternal Guards and 4 Glade Guards with Starfire Shaft, and then having some Glade Riders to have the width of the army, and then you have Wild Hunters of Cornus, and they can fight against the Chaos Knights because they have some really nice stats here, and armor piercing, weapon strength plus anti-large, so that's really nice. And you have also some Glade Riders with Hackbane tips to help against the Furies and the Glade Riders also. And the Sisters of Thorn, they have this Curse of Anra here, so you can use this debuff spell ability to help win the cavalry engagements. I would play something like this against Nurgle. And 4 Eternal Guard, and of course the Glade Lord just on the Elven Steed with Prey of Anatarema and Arrow of Cornus, and for example the branch weight with Earthblood and Melkos Mystifying Miasma. But overall, GG to my opponent, well played. Thank you guys for watching. If you watched it until this, then please leave a like and subscribe, it would mean a lot. Thank you. See you next time.